So let her stay on the long rein. And exaggerate a little bit the right, left that you feel with your seat. To see if you can get her, and that will help to kind of motivate her to stretch her neck a little bit more out and down so that you get her pull below her withers so that she really stretches her back. And then you can just sort of tease her a little bit with a bending inside rein, like don't turn her neck, keep a feel on the outside rein, but just ask her for a little flexion and then offer to stretch her again. Ask for a little flexion and then ask her to stretch again, maybe a little tap tap with the whip. And I'll say, come on, let's get that neck a little bit more out and down. Yeah, just right over the circle, like 10 meters. Good, and now say, come on, inside hind leg. Now, come on. Come on, inside hind leg. Now, that's better. Good, and then off for the stretch again. That's better, good girl. So think, connect your outside elbow, chin up, shoulder blades down and in. Yep. And then little circle, see if you can get her to activate her inside hind leg. Ask her to look left, keep your right elbow connected. Keep your left elbow connected too, so that when you use your inside rein, you're not getting backwards with it. You can just keep your elbow in and open. Like your lower arm swivels out from your elbow to help lead her a little bit. There you go. Now tap, 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 tap. Get after. Good. Bend. Inside leg. Bump up. Good. And then now offer her a little stretch. But keep sending her forward. Don't let her stretch and quit. She needs to learn to stretch and stay active. That's better. Keep asking. So you can get her to stretch her back a little bit more. It's going to be easier to get her more forward. But if she stays, that little bit kind of tight and blocked, then it's twice as much work to really get her moving. Good girl. Yep, let's have her change rein. Let's go all the way across the diagonal. And same thing, keep your outside elbow connected. Think shoulder blades engaged, chest and chin up. Yep, and then about a 15-meter circle. A little bit bigger circle, a little bit bigger. Tap, tap. Say, come on, horse, yield a little bit there. And then offer her a little stretch. When you feel her come with the inside hind leg, you feel her yield in the pole, now give a little bit. And inside leg, say, come on, reach through your body, horse, that's better. Good, and then let her go straight, but keep that same feeling going where you keep a little bit the bending, keep her moving up off your inside leg. Good, that's getting better. Make a circle down in that end. Keep thinking about your upper body posture, that it doesn't get collapsed at all. Shoulder blades in, chin up. Good. Good. Now really stretch up and send her a little forward. Stretch up. Go. Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Need a little break? Good. Now before you gather her all the way up, since she's a little more motivated now in the walk, see if you can get a little bit rounder stretch and get her to walk on. So again, a little bit bending, keep your outside elbow connected, move her butt with your inside leg in the whip. Good. Good. Be mindful of your rein balance between your snaffle and your curb. And when she goes to stretch, don't let her yank or pull down. When you feel her start to want to stretch, you got to push her forward so that she comes up over her back. We don't want her to do, what they like to call these days a gravity stretch, where the neck just collapses down. The stretch has to come from back to front, just like everything else. Good. Good. That's better. A little bit making her look right, little right positioning. Push her forward. Little right positioning at the pole, make her look right. Elbows in. Good. Now she's starting to push up through the base of her neck a little bit. Good girl. Do a little leg yield. Just come on the quarter line. Good. Both legs on, so she steps forward and over. Good girl. Good girl. Push her forward. Yep, don't let her just pull. Good girl. Yeah, so now now her top line's starting to wake up a bit. Things stretch up. Little flexion to the right. Position her head to the right. Tap, tap. Good. Now tap, use the whip. Use the whip. Come on. She's going to try to quit after a couple steps, so be more proactive. Stretch up. Stretch up. Use the whip. Go forward. Just get her moving. Good. Now stay on the circle and transition to trot. Stretch up. Hands down. Thumbs on top. Good. Change rein. Yep, turn a little early. Let's do a leg yield from the quarter line. Elbows in, stretch up, move her over. So think little tap tap with the whip, but don't let her just run faster. Think you want to hold her a bit with your body so that when you tell her you want more, it's more activity, more impulsion, not just more speed. Think chest up, chin up, tap tap, move her over. Good, and let's try a little canter this way. Good, tap tap, stretch up, come on, stretch up. Outside elbow. Good, and then transition to the trot. Elbows in, stretch up, use the whip. Tap tap. Good girl. And again, leg yield, turn a little early. Good. and then go forward. All right, let her do a transition to the walk. Stretching up. How does she feel there? Okay, good. Stretch up. Now little shoulder in again. Yeah, because she's getting a little low in the pose. You want to make sure you use your shoulder in position and you want to get her pull more up. Shoulder in all the time, you know, because you get it and that's when she's really working, but then she tries to swing her way out of it. Now you use your whip, just a tickle, stretch up. There you go, now shoulder in. Stretch up, down through your inside hip and leg. Turn her off the track more. Turn her. Come on, turn her. There. Inside leg. Keep your outside leg on too. Good. Stretch way up through your upper body. When you're telling her with your upper body, lift. There. Yes, good. Lift. Up, up. Good girl. Good girl. And now post and go forward, but keep the balance. Stretch up. Stretch up. Stretch up. Yes, good. Super. And change range. Stretch up. Yeah, legs forward and go a little. Good girl. Stretch up. Good. Now just give a little, but hold her on your seat. Use your upper leg to hold her on your seat so you can stretch her neck a little more. Make a big circle. Big stretch up. Make a little slower. Take it back out. Slower. Inside leg. And then little give in the right. Give. Like trust her a little bit. There. Good. Good. Stretch up. Little give. Now straight ahead. Down through your inside hip and leg and shoulder in. Easy on the rein. Turn her shoulders. Stretch up. A little more. Not quite on 3 tracks. There you go. A little more. Turn her shoulders. Good. Good. Now she's in a nice little shoulder in position. So try to keep that positioning. Stretch up. Stretch up. Stretch up. Good. Now little baby trot. Stretch up. Don't let her run. Don't let her run. That's right. Stretch up. Don't let her run. Stretch up. Turn her shoulders in. Stretch up. Stretch. Yes, good. Give a little. That was quite a good effort by her. You just need to be a little quicker to let go. There. Good. 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 Super. Now see if you can offer her a little bit longer neck. Hold her with your seat, stretch up, inside leg, little tap with the whip. There, tap. Come on, tap, stretch up. Stretch up. Big shoulder in, don't let her run out from under you. There, that was a nice correction there. Good girl. Yeah, now circle here, and let's try some canter. Then push your shoulder blades down through your seat bones. It's kind of the feeling you need to have to help keep her on your seat. Stretch up. Now try a canter depart. Don't let her run. Stretch up. Tap, tap. Really raise your chest. Tap, tap. Come on. Use the whip. Stretch up. Hold her with your seat. Hold her with your seat. There, use the whip. Use the whip. Something your inside range. There, use the whip. Come on. Good. Good girl. Stretch up. Good. That was nice. That was a good reaction. Good. Now don't drop her. Transition to drop, shoulder in. And just stop your seat. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make her go. Don't look behind you to see if she's crapping. Make her go. Go. Good girl. Good. And then try again. Stretch up. And keep her on your inside seat belt. You want to feel like she stays on your seat. Lower your hands. And then try and canter depart. Make her go. Make her go until she actually poops. She's got to poop, she'll poop. Good. Stretch up. Elbows in. Good. Stretch way up. Go straight. Stretch way up. Really raise your chest. Good. Inside leg. Inside leg. So she doesn't throw her butt in. Make a circle down in that end. Keep your chin up, chest up. You know, you've got to stay balanced. You've got to stay rhythmic. You've got to stay on my A's. Easy in the reins. So now just give a little bit. Think, hold her with your core in your seat. Close your upper leg a little bit. Engage your core and then give her the rein. There. It's okay. Walk. Good. That's better. Good. Keep stretching up. Stretching up. Keep stretching up. Good. And now go to trot. And think. Hold her on your seat. She should feel like she just kind of hangs off your seat. Like you can hold her with your thighs. Let go of the reins. Try to keep her straight. Soften the inside rein. Good girl. Stretch up, bring your heels forward. Good. And then let's try the little half step. Slow. Hold her with your thighs, not the reins. Hold her with your thighs. Yes, good girl. Hold her with your thighs. Good girl. Just sit. Sit, lighten your hands, just sit, like bounce down into her back with your seat. Sit, there you go, sit. Sit, good girl, sit. Careful not to pump your arms, sit. Stretch up, stretch up, stretch up, stretch up. Sit, good, sit. Sit, hands forward, it's okay. Sit. Good girl, good girl. Now post and go a little more forward, but not a lot. There, super. Keep stretching up. Keep stretching up. Inside leg supports her. Raise your chest. Like you gotta exaggerate all of this lifting and raising with your upper body. So she does the same with her front end. Good girl. Good. Think every downbeat. Find her hind legs. Find her hind legs. Find her hind legs. So you feel her hind leg up under your seat. Find her hind leg. Good. Now you can go sitting. Don't let her get you. Inside leg. Get her off that inside leg. Good. Watch your hands. Step up. Stretch up. Good. Good. That's lovely. Now little baby shoulder in. Stretch up. Soft hands. Then hold her on your seat. Good. Turn her shoulders. Come on. You got it. Good. Good girl. Super. Super. Okay, and let her walk and tell her she is amazing. Good girl. Give her the reins. Just let her stretch. Good girl. Good, and then little baby trot. So you gotta twist her a little bit and just do the self-hearing. Good. her on your seat and canter. Keep her on your, yes, good girl. Stretch up. Stretch up, circle, and keep her on your seat. Elbows in. Good. Little give on the reins. Keep her on your seat, give. Keep her on your seat, give. Tap, tap. Stretch up. Keep her on your seat. Little give. Good. Straight ahead. Stretch up. Stretch up. Side down. Good. Stretch up. Don't drop her. Don't drop her. And don't rush her either. So she's got to come right back onto your seat so you can let go with your hand a little bit. Good. Give her a little pat. That was decent. Good girl. Yeah, no, the canter part was super because it was all lift. Yeah. Good girl. I think she was kind of gassy for some reason. Now in the walk, think about a little bit of a shoulder in positioning. Elbows in, get your shoulder blades in. I like this shirt because I can really see your shoulder blades. And think slow. Top of the ring, look forward. Don't look back. Slow. There. See, you have a good rhythm. Good. Super. Good. Now see if you know, she's like the hand now. See if you can keep her on your seat and ask her for a little baby trot. Hold her on your seat so you can be lighting your hand. Tap, tap. Lighten the hand, lighten the hand, lighten the hand. Good, lighten the hand. Good girl. Stretch up, keep your seat down into her hind legs. Position her a little bit more to the inside. Make a circle. Good girl. Super. Keep the inside hip down. Inside hip down. Soft on, there you go. Soft on the inside ring. Super. Super. Now think, hold her on your seat as you do the canter depart. Think stretch up, elbows in. Good girl. That was super. Stretch up. Stretch up. Stretch up. Good. Stretch up. Stretch up. Stretch up. And now transition to trot, shoulder in. So you just got to stay on your seat. Keep the bending your knee. Raise your chest. Raise your chest. That's okay. Raise your chest. Inside leg.